Hey 2D Foundations, Fen here again. We are going to talk about your texture recreation page. At this point, you should have 10 different textures that you would like to recreate. Let me show you mine, and then I'll show you how we're going to move forward. I have cork, glass, pegboard, wood, bubble wrap, mesh, paper towels, corkboard, burlap, and a brush. Here I've turned these black and white. You may actually be surprised with how many of your photos look similar once you desaturate them. Now let me show you how to make your texture recreation page. I think you're going to be pretty surprised because you only need 5 boxes, which means you are only replicating 5 textures. So what I'm going to have you do is make 5 boxes. If you are a person that needs things neat and tidy, you can use a ruler. Otherwise, just go ahead and draw these boxes in. The reason why we're switching from your 10 images to 5 boxes is because we're forcing you to make some choices. So think about the time that you have remaining, the skill level you feel like you got right now, and push yourself a little bit to do more than you think you can do. Because believe me, I'm sure you can do it. So I am going to recreate my glass mosaic, just like I'm doing. Label yours. The wire mesh, the wood, the cork, and my last one is the brush. So I'm pushing myself with these, but I'm also trying to find ones that are different. So think about this while you are thinking about your texture recreation page. 5 textures. All right, so I'm going to end up recreating all 5 of my textures, but I'm just going to show you one here so that I can give you some idea of what that's going to look like for you. So I'm going to recreate my Cork Pebble, and looking at the image, most of it is a super light gray. So I'm going to start by creating just that value in my box. Okay, now it has all these little divots in it, so I'm going to, with my lightest pencil, start adding some of those divots. In some of the areas, the divots get a little bit darker, and the way to recreate a texture, the way to recreate depth, is by adding contrast. I'm using my other pencils here. I'm not just working with one pencil. Sometimes you have to go back with your lighter pencil and blend things in. Back to my darker pencil. Lighter pencil. I'm going to go with my darkest and add just a few spots that are really dark. And then work my way back up and blend those in, because although I need contrast, they're not holes, they're not hard edges, so they do need to have a gradient transition into the lighter values. So as you can see, it's gotten quite dark, and the lighter areas have gotten pretty sharp, considering how dark the rest of the surrounding surface is. This I would continue to recreate down in this area here, and then this value box, or this texture box, would be finished. And then I'd move on to my other ones. So 2D foundations, now it's your turn. Make your 5 texture boxes and have some fun with it. So 2D foundations, now it's your turn. Make your 5 texture boxes and have some fun with it.